Hi, my name is Roselyn and you can also call me May, and welcome to this video which is about my reflection of one module, Consumer Experience. It was an optional course that I took in my second term this March, and it was my first priority then because I've always been really interested in consumer psychology, human brain, and consumer identities. I just really love those abstract knowledge and ideas. And I would say this is definitely my favorite course that I took in my master program, or in my life so far. So the main task of this 5 weeks module is that we have to create an artwork and do the presentation for it in the exhibition at the end of the course. And you may wonder, so what is the relationship between the artwork creation and consumer experience? So the artwork here is not like a typical thing that might pop up in your mind right now. We were not trying to create a very beautiful and like aesthetic masterpiece. Instead, the thing that we could create is actually anything. It could be a poem, a video, a painting, a statue, or simply just a photo that you took. The core point here is that you have to combine your ideas and creativities with the theories of marketplace accessibility, like combined together. So what I created was a model or a simulation of an entrance, building up like a tunnel, and you have different elements in it, and bridging retail spaces like supermarket, department store, or clothing store. So this was particularly designed for service business to use it during Tourism Syndrome Awareness Month. So people with Tourette syndrome will encounter difficulties in social interaction and functioning, and this stems from people's negative perceptions towards their uncontrollable tics and behaviors, which will lead to stigma, and like most importantly, they will feel vulnerable in the marketplace. Consequently, the fundamental concept of my artwork derives from the theories of therapeutic servicescape and consumer vulnerability. So this artwork aims to raise public awareness of Tourette syndrome in order to decrease stigma and vulnerability, and most importantly, to provide them with more like positivities and a sense of comfort in the marketplace. So yeah, hopefully you got some ideas now. And now I will show you the process of doing the research on theories, coming up with my ideas, creating my artwork, and doing the presentation, which took me about like 20 days. And I also did an interview with my lovely and warm and amazing professor. And at the end of the video, I will share some deep reflections with you. And now, let's go.
I'll wait to see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while. I'll reach up to hold your sunlit face. Feels like a handful of silk now. I'm in your warm embrace. Oh, I hope this feeling lasts till the oceans turn to glass and the world around us turns and fades to black. Together we'll hold back the sun in this moment, forever young. Against the stream of time we'll run, baby. We'll hold back the sun. This feeling moves me every single day. I'm captured by your charm, enchanted by your ways. In the magic of your eyes, I've become lost in their spell. So come closer, my dear, because all is well. Oh, I hope this feeling lasts till the oceans turn to glass and the world around us turns and fades to black. Together we'll hold back the sun in this moment, forever young. Against You've been down this road for far too long. He left your love behind, but still you keep on crawling back despite the pain inside. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy. Give me a chance to show that you can be. Well, open your eyes and you'll see the way I see. 'Cause all that I want is for you to be happy with me.
So I think that what I would like to see happen is that society holds a perspective towards disabled people that it's not seen as different, that actually we don't have able-bodied versus disabled, we just have everyone being the same. I think to be able to do that, we need to be able to start welcoming people with disabilities into marketplaces, into society in much more profound ways. And that doesn't mean that it's about changing infrastructure or changing buildings, it's more about actually attitude change. So instead of talking to the person who's pushing a wheelchair, you talk to the person who's in a wheelchair. Instead of just assuming that someone who is maybe non-verbal can't communicate, you learn how to communicate with them. It's learning simple BSL, learning things like, hello, how are you? Can I help you? Do you need help? Just really simple phrases like that can be really welcoming. And it's those little things that I think will start to normalise disability and start to make people with disabilities feel more welcomed in society. So when I set up this module and I revised it this year substantially, I wanted to teach the cohort and the students about marketplace accessibility and about how they can instantiate as future marketers the sense of welcome, the sense of normality that should surround disability. So how they can actually play a part in being able to remove some of those barriers that separate between able-bodied and disabled persons. And that's what I really hope that the cohort and the students have gained from this course, is that they in the future will have the power and be in positions of power in boardrooms, in organisations, where they can say, actually, we should think about accessibility concerns with this. We should think about how we can make our advertisements more accessible to all different types of disabilities. So it's just hopefully that they will have the power and the knowledge now and in the future to be able to enact change in the companies that they work with. And by change, I mean excessive change.
So yeah, that's how this is my experience and journey in this amazing course. And I just feel like this course has really evoked me to start thinking about like what is the most appropriate perception towards people with disability. And I think from my perspective, the mindset that we could adopt is to remember that we are all just individuals dealing with our own difficulties in our life. Yeah, and I think just like Professor said, we are not different, we're actually the same. And I think that for me, this course is actually not about marketing. It's actually back to the most intrinsic and fundamental thing, is that how to use a different perspective to see the world and how to be a more compassionate and empathetic person. So yeah, I guess that's all. And thanks for watching. See ya!